So I'm here in the city of Hong Kong. A lot of people say that people here tend to speak English really well. So I'm going to find some locals and ask them some questions in English and find out how good their English really is. Let's wait and see. So I'm traveling in Hong Kong after 10 years because I was here 10 years ago.
I can understand, but I don't know how to answer.
Oh, okay. Well, you can just speak to me in Chinese, I mean in Mandarin, because I don't understand Cantonese. Yeah. Okay, if there was something that you wanted people to know about this city, what would you want people to know? About, like, in terms of the culture, the tradition, the language, or whatever?
It's mixed with Western and very Chinese as well.
Okay.
So it's a mix of East and West, which is good.
I also think like it's really mixed culture. Like there's a lot of different things here. So like because we're also like a British colony before, so maybe there's like something special about that. But we're also like very different now.
Okay, and there are a lot of street vendors here as well. Right? Do you have something else to add as well?
Maybe the people, like the way that people communicate is just like it's really chaotic, but it's also really efficient. So yeah, it's
what
really.
What do you mean by chaotic?
Like pretty rush.
Okay, which part of Hong Kong are you guys from? I know it's relatively small, right? But what part of Hong Kong? I'm just curious.
We live in new territories.
Oh, okay, new territory, right?
Yes, same.
Hong Kong Island.
Oh, Hong Kong Island. What's the importance of English over here in Hong Kong? Because I've noticed that people tend to speak English more than a lot of other cities around here. Can you tell me a little bit about the use of the English language here?
I think 30%, 30-40%.
30-40%.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's easy to get by over here using only English, right?
I think it's all right.
我觉得其实现在香港人有很多都会讲英语啦，但是就是可能是很普通的对答，就是可能工作需要嘛。但是如果可能讲得太深，又未必有很多人讲得很流利这样子。但是因为我真的很想学好 English。所以我自己就用尽我自己的方法，就是可能当一些程式，然后每天学几个词汇，然后记在笔记本上。
你去哪些城市？
我经常只会去日本、韩国。
OK。
还有，因为日本、韩国我也不会韩语嘛，不会日语嘛，
还是要用英语。
对，也是要用英语，所以英语也蛮重要的。
OK。
对。
所以有一些人在香港，他的英语是非常好的，因为他们可能去国际学校。
Yeah。
但是大部分人英语其实想要去聊一些更加有难度的话题，还是有一些困难。有真的就是我们平常不会聊的，可能比如健身或者是例如我的工作，突然会有一个 slide。OK。Up your lift 这样，然后 bouncing or move your body。偶尔会用一些英语的单词、英语的词汇。
对，就是这些就不会，经常人不会突然讲到。
And what kind of English words do you guys use very often? Because I know that you mix a lot of Chinese and English, right?
Sometimes we use specific English words while mixed with Cantonese, so that's how we talk.
Can you give me some examples of that?
Out of the blue, I can't think of anything.
I actually think of one example right now. So, for example, if you are asking someone like, do you want to go out, hang out, or something else, you will ask like, confirm. So this firm is kind of like confirm, but it's in a shortened phrase of confirm. Yeah.
So that's unique to Hong Kong, right? It's like part of the dialect here.
Yeah.
Okay. People say like excuse me and things like that a lot in English rather than in Chinese.
But actually we didn't use the full sentence in the English. Yeah, in the sentence that within the English word. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So like you will say something in Chinese, but you will mix a couple of words in English, right?
Yeah. Because when we go lunch with the college, we always say 我哋去邊度食 lunch.
Okay.
Yeah, but instead of 我哋去邊度食午飯.
Oh, okay. So you mix a lot of words together, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So what about you? What do you think?
Do
you have anything else to add? Do you use any, for example, English words or anything when you speak with the locals even?
Just is good morning.
Good morning. Okay.
Good night is 晚安.
Okay, that comes from English?
Yes, English is.
Because we say morning rather than rather than using 早晨. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So in terms of the English education here, do you think teachers tend to use mostly English to teach classes here? Or it varies from school to school?
I think it's schools from school. Especially we have a lot of international school as well.
In English classes here, do you guys use a lot of English to communicate with one another?
Depends. I think sometimes when we are forced to use English, then we will, but sometimes we still stick back to speaking in Cantonese.
Yeah, I would say mostly forced by teacher.
Oh, okay, you're forced.
Yeah.
So in terms of the textbooks, it's fully English, right?
Yeah, mostly English.
Yeah.
I think like 95%.
Yeah.
Maybe they have some like definitions, translations, mostly English.
Okay, so what about other subjects?
It's different. Like some schools are taught in Chinese and Cantonese, and some schools are taught in English in secondary school. So there's a big difference. And,
Okay.
For the secondary school, actually we have previously we have some using in the English for the lessons. No matter when they teach the mathematics or the another subject, they use the English instead of Chinese.
Okay.
Yeah.
We've got like a 12-year free education, and then English would be a mandatory subject to do. So we have to do public exam.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've been studying in Melbourne for a while, so you can say that they like encourage people to speak in English. But when you are in Hong Kong, like some people would tease at you, like when you were like in childhood, so people will laugh at you, like trying to like mimic the English accents, but like maybe in other culture, like they will like encourage people to try to use more English to speak.
How would you rate your English compared to like the average over here, compared to the standard over here? Do you think you're above average or you're a little below average? What do you think?
It's low average.
Average, right?
A bit above average.
I've already spoken to a couple of people actually, and I've noticed that your English is a little bit better than most people I've spoken to here. How did you guys learn English as a child?
I usually just learn English through watching a lot of TV.
I study abroad, that's why.
Oh, okay. You studied abroad. Okay.
Yeah, in Canada, so that's why.
Okay. So would you say that your English is way above average compared to the vast majority?
I can't say way above average, but of course it's above average, I should say.
Oh, okay. So do you think it's easy for me to have like a conversation about a more complex subject with somebody from here, like an average Joe on the street? Do you think it's easy to have like a discussion in English?
I think depends which location you're in. If you're in Central, in Causeway Bay, I think it's easier. Maybe in New Territory, a little bit harder.
Okay.
So it depends where you are.
Do you speak English in your day-to-day life here?
Never.
Just Cantonese and Mandarin?
Yes.
Okay.
Because my job is dance teacher dance.
Oh, you teach dance. What type of dance do you teach?
Hip hop. But so
that explains a lot.
So we are speaking Cantonese always in the class.
Okay, you don't have any foreign students?
English, no.
Okay. Do you usually use like a couple of English words in sentences, for example? Like when you order food or when you go to like a restaurant or something? Do you ever use any English?
Maybe for the trip. Only go to trip.
What do you mean?
Travel.
Okay.
Travel.
Only when you go abroad, right?
Yeah, I maybe sometimes I will say English, speaking English, but in Hong Kong, no.
Oh, okay.
Never.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm just learning English for the app. iPhone app, English app. Yeah, I can speaking already maybe every day.
Yeah.
To learn some vocabulary.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're learning English right now?
Yeah. Hard. maybe it's very easy.
Very easy.
Maybe buy something, buy drinks or for talking my hobbies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
So because I'm learning English, my job need to speak in English.
Okay.
好多學生 student, many student maybe from Thailand, maybe from Korea, maybe from Japan. So I need to speaking English.
You do need to speak English in your classes with a lot of international students.
Yeah.
Okay.
So I will. So just 點講呢？这个是我学英语的原因。
Okay， 这是你学英语的原因。
Yeah.
That's the reason why you want to learn English, right？ 这是你学习英语的原因。
因为太多学生来自不同的国家。
Okay， 太多学生。
所以我现在开始学，我才学了2个星期。
你小时候接受的教育是普通的当地的教育吗？
对，但是我小时候不太怎么读书，就是所以现在年纪大了才知道英语原来就是那么重要啊！因为其实我教的我没有想过我的工作也会要说到英语。
OK，
所以我才学了2个星期，在那个 app。
才2个星期？
对。
但是2个星期你已经可以用英语交流了，而且你可以听懂我讲话。
我听得懂，但是我不会怎么表达用英语，但是我会尝试。
OK，
就是我认知里面的可能那些词汇我不太多，但是我尽力让你理解我的意思。
我觉得已经很好了，你可以让我听懂你想要表达的意思。
是吗？真的吗？
Is there something else that you guys want to add? Because I can't really think of any other questions now. This is going to be the last one.
Not really, but I think we have a strong code switching, yeah, when we talk. So that's just how the way Hong Kong people is, switching between 2 languages. Yeah.
You have a lot of vocabulary. How did you pick up all these words and stuff? It's mostly from YouTube channels.
Not really, because a friend of mine is studying linguistics and English stuff. So she's also working on a Hong Kong English project right now. So that's why she added something.
So you communicate a lot with your friend.
Yeah.
One last question. How would you guys rate your English on a scale of 1 to 10 in terms of the Hong Kong standard, in terms of the local standard?
I've been around 6 to 7.
6 or 7?
There's a lot of English native here.
Oh, okay. No, we're not talking about native speakers. We're talking about local.
There's also some people who study in international schools, and they're usually better with English. So I would say 6 to 7 or 8 at most also.
Those are very humble answers.
3 to 4.
3 to 4 only? You guys are very humble.
No.
You got to be more confident.
我发现了一个特点，就是即便有很多人的英语口语能力还是有限，但是他们敢于去交流，敢于去表达自己的想法，你会感觉他们完全没有被自己的英语能力而限制自己的交流。我觉得这一点是值得很多同学学习的。